my name is Clara Tangiano, and I'm going to talk about toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity is a term often used to describe the negative aspects of exaggerated masculine traits. Toxic masculinity is a fundamental root of the treatment that women receive by men. That's why I choose this topic. So now I'm going to talk about its definition, its causes, and how this movement or concept started. A study in the Journal of School Psychology uses the following definition to explain toxic masculinity. It is a constellation of socially regressive masculine traits that serve to foster domination, the devaluation of women, homophobia, and wanton violence. In modern society, people often use the term toxic masculinity to describe exaggerated masculine traits that many cultures have widely adopted, accepted, or even glorified. This harmful concept of masculinity also places significant importance on manliness, based on strength, lack of emotion, self-sufficiency, dominance, and sexual virility. According to traditional toxic masculine values, a male who does not display enough of these traits or characteristics may fall short in being a real man. The overemphasis of these traits may lead to harmful imbalances in someone trying to live up to these expectations. Some examples include aggression, sexual aggression, or even rape, showing no emotion or suppressing emotions, hypercompetitiveness, needing to dominate or control others, a tendency towards or the glorification of violence, isolation, low empathy, entitlement, and sexism. One example of this whole concept is includes telling another people who is showing emotion to man up. In other words, to hide emotion. This example illustrates how some people view emotion or vulnerability as unmanly. Another common example is the saying boys will be boys. The term toxic masculinity stems from the mythopoetic men's movement in the 1980s. This movement, founded by men for men, aims to provide men with an outlet for mainline. Certain group of men felt they were no longer able to express these traditional male or masculine traits in a modern society that saw these traits as damaging. So, this certain group of men felt they were no longer able to express these damaging traits. So, members of the movement believed that if they were unable to act on these male characteristics, they will ultimately manifest a chauvinism and aggression towards women. Some of these causes are that many people now view masculinity and the gender role it creates as a combination of behavior shaped by several factors, including age, race, class, culture, sexuality, and even religion. As such, what defines masculinity can take many forms. What one society or even subculture views as masculine, another may reject it. Masculinity, then, becomes a shifting idea rather than a hard, narrow set of rules. Finally, in conclusion, this toxic masculinity that directly affects men, it finally ends up being the causes of the violence exerted against women, which has been seeking to be eradicated for years. Therefore, it is necessary to uproot the roots to put an end to this problem, even before it is manifested. That's why movements such as feminism seek to put an end to the violence exerted against women so that we can stop being of this a target in this problem. And that will be all from my part.